Hi there, it's Helena, and in this short video, I'd like to explain to you about the content-free session you're about to have. In preparation for this session, I'd like you to spend just a few minutes thinking about what you would like to work on, and then just jot down a few notes about what you want to work on. You won't be sharing those notes with me, but it will help you gather some clarity about your particular issue, what you think is going on. When you come to this session, we'll be working online. So I'd like to have you make sure that your device that you're using is all powered up. If it's a computer, that it's plugged in and it's connected to the internet. If it's a phone or an iPad, that is fully charged and again connected to a really great strong internet signal. Then I would like you to ensure that your space that you're in is a space where you won't be disturbed, where we can have 60 to 90 minutes of uninterrupted time to have your session. I'll be asking you to either sit in a chair, comfortable chair, perhaps it's a reclining chair, or some people choose to sit on the couch or maybe in bed, propped up. And then please practice making sure that the video is, the device is stable, so you're not holding on to it, and that I'll be able to see your hands. So during the session, I'll have you be in this position right here. It works out to be a nice comfortable position and an effective position for the work that we are doing. Please be hydrated, but have used the washroom before coming to the session. Please perhaps have something to eat, something nutritious, something high protein, just a little bit something. And then we can begin doing the work. Come with maybe a glass of water. A lot of people find themselves thirsty after the session because we are doing a lot of mental work. And then some people also like to bring a pad of paper, pen to journal afterwards. After the session, please plan to do nothing for at least 15 or 20 minutes. Some people like to go for a walk or maybe take a bath, a shower, or just rest, nap. Maybe even pop on a video of some sort that's kind of fun to watch. Something where you don't have to think. Something where you can allow your mind to process what you just experienced. So when you come to the session, I'm going to ask you about your issue, if you have one. And I'd like you to think about how it is affecting you emotionally. And then during the session, I'll be asking you about that issue. Just ask you to think about the issue. I'll be asking you to think about the uncomfortableness about the issue, the feelings that come up about the issue, and then we're going to rate it. We're going to use a thing called a SUDS, Suggestive Unit of Distress. It will be a scale. 1 will be low and 10 is high. I'll actually even use negative and positive. I find it to be really good if my clients are feeling in a distress about something that's maybe like a 6 and above. So not something that's like a 1 or a 2 doesn't really bother them. Like, what's the use in doing work like that? Let's go find something and work on something that has some impact, some meaning to you. My intention by the end of the session is that the issue is gone, it's completed, or at least that you feel much better about the issue. It's amazing what a little bit of time after the session, we call it processing time, how maybe someone says, well, it was like an 8 negative at the beginning of the session, and now it's maybe like a 4 positive, not quite a 10, not really neutral, feeling better than that. And it's amazing how over the next 30 minutes, hour, day, week, it just seems to dissipate altogether, or people start to feel like a 10 positive about their situation. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, I know it's nice because I've been through the process numbers of times. Now, I'd like to talk about a term that I'll be using during this session, and it's called superconsciousness. Superconsciousness is something that's indescribable, but yet we use the term superconscious to ask for its help to go in and find all the issues that are causing this problem to the point of origin, through all time and space, through all dimensions, through this lifetime, past lifetimes, and to resolve the issue. It makes sense that, one person can experience something that's exactly the same as another person, but that one person might have an adverse reaction to it and has more meaning to them than the other person. That's because of accumulated lifetimes of experiences, in my opinion. But what do I know? I've only been doing this for over 8 years, helped hundreds of clients. I don't advertise this particular technique that I use with clients so much, but I am starting to. This is why you're probably watching the video right now. Although my clients who come to me for things like psychosexual dysfunction, or maybe they've been abused, or maybe they were the abuser and that there's issues there, we can clear out a lot of stuff so the person can get the healing that they deserve, that they need, and that they want. The last thing I'd like to touch on is choice. During this session, I'm going to be asking you to do some things, to process some things, and it's all your choice. So the way choice shows up in the beginning of the session is your eyes. So I'm going to be asking you right at the beginning to close your eyes all the way down and allow the muscles in your eyelids to relax so much so that they just won't work. Well, I know and you know that you can open your eyes anytime that you want, but that's not what you're here for. So I'm going to suggest to you close your eyes and allow the muscles in your eyelids to relax so much so that they just won't work. And when you know that they just won't work, that's when I want you to give them a little test. Keep that relaxation in those eyelids and then stop testing. And you can send that same quality relaxation all the way down to the tips of your fingertips and all the way down to the very tippy toes. And then we'll begin our work. But you have choice. Just like I have choice to let this hand become so loose, limp, and lazy that it just won't make a fist. But I can add tension to it. It's my choice. And I can make a fist. And then I can just relax them. That's my choice. You have choice to follow the instructions or not. The questions I ask are intended for your highest good, to clear the problem out as fast as possible, to resolve your issue, to get to the root cause, to the points of origin. I'm excited to be working with you. I look forward to it. I look forward to hearing afterwards how great you feel. And I think that's everything. So, see you soon.